Welcome to Mocktails and Mom Tales.
Mocktails and Mom Tales. Come and listen to our story and have a drink.
This is Chrissy.
And this is Steph.
And today we are going to be making a Strawberry Basil Spritzer because
it's summery.
Summertime.
And we love the summer.
Yeah. It has been so crazy hot here.
Very
and
hot.
We finally got a little bit of a break. It's been like 77 and
it feels
glorious.
amazing. I was just in Florida last week, and it was actually hotter here than it was in Florida.
That's wild.
Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy. And
so we need this drink.
Yeah, we absolutely do. This is going to be super nice and refreshing. What we're going to do, we're going to take this fancy crystal mixer, and we're going to use the muddler for the first time today.
Muddling.
So we're going to take some basil leaves. Now, I tried to grow my own basil this year, and it did not work out. Now, it did come back. Like, we saved it from the brink. It was so close to death. I feel so bad. But we actually saved it. But then it just kind of, like, petered out. And it's just been kind of like,
So this is not her home garden basil.
Yeah, so this is not my home garden basil. Because, we would have had to use so much of it that, like, we would have taken the whole plant. So
now, I did make basil this summer, and it actually worked out. That's probably enough. Let's smell it first, hon. Oh, that's going to be good. Yeah,
right. And we do have a little bit extra, just in case. So, and we're going to slice up some strawberries.
Okay.
Sorry, you were saying.
No, I was saying that I did make basil this summer. I have a little garden bed. I have tomatoes, basil, and try to do a pepper garden. Some of my peppers did not work out so well.
And what kind of peppers were you growing?
I have a poblano, cilantro. No, I'm saying that's not pepper.
But,
Poblano, a cayenne, what else did I have over there? The jalapeno peppers.
Nice.
And then there was like a ghost pepper, but the ghost pepper, it didn't grow at all.
Okay.
Now, my mother-in-law will get mad at me because I do the best that I can to water these plants, but we get a lot of sun in our backyard.
Yeah.
So I think it just needed way more nutrients than I thought.
Yeah.
But the basil is killing it, and I've been using it as much as I can, and I should have brought mine, but that's okay.
Awesome. No, that's okay. Well, and of course, my mom, she's a master gardener, like officially.
So is my mother-in-law.
That's right.
Yeah,
that's right. I remember that. So she has these, absolutely enormous pots of basil and mint. And I was actually going to go up to her house and grab some, and then I didn't end up getting around to it.
Okay.
So this is, again, grocery store bought basil and
it's going to be good. It's going to
be delicious. And I think that's muddled enough.
That looks muddly.
Yeah.
Here, I'm going to continue to muddle while you grab the next ingredient, just to make sure we've muddled.
Get some fresh lime. Last week, we took the easy way out, and we just used the bottled lime juice. But this week,
we're making real lime. So we're not making it.
We are
lime.
Not taking
that's
easy
extra
routes.
limey.
Yeah, that is going to be
going to be delicious.
Let's start with 2 wedges and see how that goes.
Yeah.
All right. That should
be
good.
Love that.
Now
do we go grab the Pellegrino?
Yes.
Okay.
That's probably good. All right.
Okay, cool. Ooh, this is going to be good.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be so refreshing.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, yes.
We need a little stir thingy.
Got to have a little bit of a stir.
That looks
because we don't want to knock all the bubbles out, so.
Now, you can choose to keep the basil, in there or not. We wanted to keep it in.
I think we should.
Yeah, I think it's going to keep it, nice and fresh and delicious.
Gosh. That's going to be so nice.
That is going to be good. Just a quick little pour. Ooh, that looks good.
That looks so awesome.
It's very sweet. Wait, we have to put a little strawberry on the side just because it's going to look really cute as a garnish.
Yeah, totally.
Okay. Do it like this.
In there.
This is our drink.
Ta-da!
Cheers. Let's try a sip. Make sure it's good.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
Oh,
this is the best drink.
That's so good. You know what would make this even a tiny bit better is some simple syrup. But I don't have any.
That's okay. We don't need the calories.
And we're going low sugar today.
Just today,
though. This is super refreshing and super delightful.
Guys, we just made a new drink. This is amazing.
Yeah, I love it.
Strawberry Basil Spritzer.
All right.
Get it done.
Stay tuned because we are going to be giving you some updates. It's been a couple of weeks since we've done a video.
Yes.
There's a lot to fill you in on, so we are going to be sipping our drinks and filling you in.
Come join us.
All right.
All right. Cheers.
Cheers.
That's actually really good.
Delightful.
Yeah.
Got a fluff? Got a fluff? Doing good? Okay.
Ooh,
love it.
I have that
oh my god.
Glare.
Amazing.
Gorgeous.
Hi.
Welcome back, everybody, to Mocktails and Mom Tales.
Yes, welcome back.
Want to tell us what we're going to do today?
Yes, today we have lots of updates for you guys. It's been a while since we've talked.
Yes.
And we each have hit kind of some major milestones.
Did you get a base?
Got a little piece of strawberry.
I got a piece of the base. It was good.
I love it.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you want to talk first and see what happened? Okay,
Yeah,
this is a big one. She has a pretty big milestone.
This is a big one.
So tell me what happened.
So I got my anatomy scan. Yep. So I'm officially 20 weeks and 3 days or something.
You are halfway plus there.
So halfway, which is just wild. That's just crazy to me.
Do you feel like the time went by really fast?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
It's gone by so much faster this time. It's really, really crazy. So it's Saturday now, and I had it on Wednesday. And it's a big deal because they are measuring like every single little thing just to get it all out of the way. Everything's good. Everything is normal.
Happy baby.
Happy baby, healthy baby, growing great.
Good.
All of the bones are the right length, and the heart has 4 chambers, and the umbilical cord is attached to the belly button appropriately and has the right number of vessels. And we saw her little feet, and we saw, everything that indicates it's a girl. So that was interesting because we didn't get that the first time around because we were surprised by the gender. So this time we got to see everything.
Yay.
And, they took the head circumference, and it was just like every single little teeny measurement. And I was just so impressed by the ultrasound tech because, she was able to get in there and, identifying the kidneys, like just these little like shadowy blobs on there. And she was like, this is the right kidney and this is the left kidney. And I'm like, I trust you because I can't see.
It just looks like a blob to me.
Yeah. And of course it's on this major, huge TV screen.
Yeah.
And, she's zooming in. So the baby looks larger than life. But this little baby right now. So according to my pregnancy app, it is the size of a banana right now.
Which seems kind of big, but still,
this,
average banana sizes.
10 inches-ish. Yeah. They did a kind of a weight estimation, and they estimated that she's about 13 ounces.
Wow.
So, which is the
almost a pound, right? Yeah.
Yeah. 88th percentile.
So that's good. She's a good baby. Mm-hmm. Nice and big and strong.
She's nice and healthy.
Very good.
Yeah,
It's
everything's great.
anatomy.
And it was a big relief, and the appointment with the OB afterwards went great.
Good.
And we are good. We are
awesome.
smooth sailing.
And so you don't have any more scans now for a little while.
For a little while, not until 32 weeks.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
That's
so I still have check-in appointments, and we'll hear the heartbeat on the Doppler and all that. But I don't get another ultrasound until 32 weeks, which actually I think is pretty unusual. And this is something that I'll share with everybody. So technically, I was up with maternal fetal medicine this time around, which is like the high risk, because I have a couple of risk factors. With my previous pregnancy, I had some hypertension, and now I have advanced maternal age.
We're older than 35 years old, so technically we're old ladies.
Yeah, we are old ladies, and it's not called geriatric pregnancy anymore. It's called advanced maternal age.
We're advanced, which sounds like we're smarter than we really are. So we're just advanced.
Yeah. It's a promotion.
We've been promoted.
Yeah, we were promoted up to the 5th floor.
It's like upper management for jobs. That's where we're at. So I'm pretty proud of that.
And Chrissy, it sounds like you had some pretty major milestones as well.
I am officially in trimester 2.
Woohoo!
So I am 14 weeks. And actually, I think if you guys remember, I talked about I had something called subchorionic hematoma, which is kind of like a little pool of blood that lives inside me. And most of the time, which thank God this had happened to me, it dissolves or kind of releases on its own before the second trimester. Yeah. And the way I found out about this, though, was a little bit scary. Yeah. So about 2 Saturdays ago, I was just home watching a movie by myself, and I didn't feel anything, had no crazy symptoms, but went to the bathroom, and there was some spotting, and it was the most scariest thing. I was freaking out.
Yeah, I
bet. I was like, did I just lose this baby? Like, what the heck? So I actually called the doctor. There was like an on-call person because it was 10:30 at night on a Saturday, and they told me to not freak out. It was only a little bit, which was good to monitor my symptoms, and then on Monday morning to call back. So Sunday I didn't have any more symptoms. There was a little bit, but it was so minor that I was like, it didn't seem like it was anything new or fresh, and I just kept monitoring it.
Yeah.
Then on Monday I called my OB. She told me that this is pretty normal. I wanted to change my ultrasound because my ultrasound was actually the following week, but my husband and I were going to visit my family 2 days later to tell them that we were pregnant. And I was like, do I tell everybody that I'm pregnant if I just lost this baby? Like, what the hell? Yeah. So anyways, they told me not to worry. They did not seem concerned. We went to Florida. We visited my family. Yeah. We told everybody, which is amazing. They were very, very happy, ecstatic, and a little bit shocked, but good shocked. And then I had my ultrasound for 13 and a half weeks the following Tuesday, which was this past week. So we were very lucky.
Yeah. So is the collection of blood still there, or is it completely gone?
So the collection of blood is gone. They could not find it on the ultrasound, which means I experienced was it basically kind of dissolving and getting its way out of my body.
Okay.
So although it was a terrifying experience, it was actually good.
It's normal.
It's normal, which is everything doesn't seem normal, but like
it is. Yeah, and again, it's just like the body just takes care of itself. Like,
it does. It figures it out.
It does what it needs to do.
So the other good news is based on this information, I am no longer on pelvic rest.
Yay!
Which, Jesus.
That's a big deal.
I haven't really moved, lifted anything. I haven't worked out in like a month. It'll be good to, this week I'm starting to add in longer walks. I can lift my dogs again. I can lift stuff at work again. And just kind of getting back into some sort of a groove. It's not going to be as intense as I was before. The doctor says as we are pregnant, our body is a little bit more looser and things shift.
Are stretching and moving. And,
so to be careful. But I do feel better that I've been able to get some exercise and just get those endorphins in and just feel a little bit more like myself.
Yeah,
so
that is good.
And we've shared a little bit more with friends and family besides my immediate family. We've kind of announced to everybody that it's happening. So yay!
That's great. It's good. Awesome. Any new symptoms that you've been experiencing?
Yes, I'm a psychopath. So that's
hormones are crazy.
Hormones.
They're wild.
Yeah. When I was with my family last week, and it could have been just the excitement of seeing my family who I don't get to see very much, I felt amazing. And I kept telling everybody, they're like, how do you feel? And I was like, I don't feel pregnant at all. I feel totally myself. I wouldn't even know that I'm pregnant. Just totally fine. I came back and we were kind of tired. We had late night flights. I also had a really big week at my job. And I literally was like randomly crying on walks, yelling at my husband for no reason. He was being so sweet. And then I'm like, why am I crying? And then I'm like crying at myself because I don't know why I'm crying.
Because it feels so silly. Because you're like,
what's going on?
I shouldn't be crying, but somehow I am. It's just going.
And then my boss, who's amazing, gives me some feedback, and great feedback, but I'm like taking it personally and thinking like I'm the worst and blah, blah, blah. It was like all the emotions mixed in one.
Yeah.
It was weird. It was very weird. And I feel a little more leveled out, I guess, today and yesterday.
And
but
you need those releases every once in a while. Again, your body knows kind of what to do to like make yourself feel better.
Yeah.
I was taking my son to daycare and I needed to go run a couple of errands afterwards, and something just kept building up throughout the car ride where like drivers were being stupid, the pharmacy didn't have my medication, and like something I had ordered online wasn't in stock, and so I couldn't pick it up, and it was just like I just kept getting more and more worked up, and I just started crying while I was driving, which I probably should have pulled over, but I was able to pull myself together. But when I got home, I completely broke down, and I needed to just let it all out, and I've been feeling a lot better the last couple of days. So
and I heard that the second trimester, like our bodies for a lot of women, and everybody's different, generally like feel better physically with symptoms.
They do.
But that the emotional roller coaster can be a real thing.
Okay.
And it really depends on the person. So when I started feeling those feelings, and just like yourself, I was like, well, I hope to God this is not going to be the next several months. It could just be my body going into this phase. It could be me getting off my travel. It could be a lot of that stuff.
Yeah, and it varies depending on kind of what you're going through at the time, and waves come and go.
But it's weird.
Yeah. In terms of other symptoms, I'll just share that I have been having a lot more around ligament pain, which I did confirm with my OB is what I'm experiencing.
Okay.
So basically, like, there's a ligament that attaches somewhere down here and then like up into your uterus. And if I kind of like roll over too quickly in the middle of the night, or if I get up or sneeze, it just feels like a really big, sharp kind of Charlie horse, like right here.
But it goes away.
It goes away pretty quickly. Sometimes it hangs around for 10 or 15 seconds, but otherwise it's just kind of like, and then it's fine. But that's
I had a little bit of that too.
Yeah.
And I wasn't sure what it was. I was worried it was the hematoma or just something. But I had some of that, and they told me as long as it goes away, not to worry too much.
Exactly. I've been having, I think, more headaches just in general.
Yeah, okay.
And so I've been taking some Tylenol every now and then.
Yeah.
But and sometimes I can kind of just let it go. But they're like yesterday, I was just like, it kept getting worse and worse and worse, and I was like, all right, I need to take some Tylenol.
Yeah.
So
this morning I went on a walk with my dogs and my husband, and because it's so nice outside right now, I was like in the best mood, and I was like, I love nature, I love all the things, like life is amazing. So again, one of the mood swings, but it was an upper mood, so I was happy about that.
Yeah,
too.
we'll take it.
Yeah, we'll take all the good. Do you want to talk about some of the things that you are currently looking at in the media?
Let's do it. So I've been getting a lot of of like birth vlog content. So, you know, somebody will say, you know, come with me to my 36-week OB appointment. And then, you know, it'll cut and she'll go, I'm going to labor and delivery because apparently I'm, you know, 5 centimeters or whatever. And it's like, oh my gosh. And then, and, you know, some of them are kind of like, oh, I found out some bad news or something went wrong. Or, you know, it's all good and everything's great. And, you know, then it turns into, you know, this beautiful journey of, you know, their birth experience and everybody's, you know, hugging and it's just like, and then I'm like, oh my God, it's so beautiful. And yeah, just given how my birth experience went my first time, which is a story for another video, I'm very anxious and hopeful for an experience like that. And so I think that's why my algorithm is giving me that kind of stuff, knowing full well that it's very possible that it might not happen like that because, you know, you make your birth plan and then you just crumple it up and you throw it out the window because...
Hasta la vista, baby.
Yeah, exactly. So I like experiencing what are other people going through and what are their stories and how could this go for me and how could it not go? So
and everybody's different.
Yeah. So
I've been getting, this is so random, I didn't even tell you this. I've been getting like this one thing that comes up on my Facebook that basically tells me like not to do an epidural. I don't know if it's just like, do you know what I'm talking about? Okay. So it keeps coming up, but I feel like I would want it. So
I will say, okay. So let's get into this actually and how media can influence our decisions and our emotions and can play into our fears about pregnancy and birth. And especially also once you have your baby and it knows that you're in the parenting journey and in the toddler years.
Different.
You're getting all sorts of stuff about advice on like what to do with toddler tantrums and like when they're a newborn, like how to handle baby sleep. And if there's ever any advice that I give for a new parent, it's trust your instincts.
Got it.
Because you are going to get all sorts of advice, solicited or not, coming your way, and you have to do what's right for you. And also, it doesn't fucking matter. It does not matter what you end up doing. If you go unmedicated, if you get an epidural, if you breastfeed, if you go formula. Own choice. Yeah. It's your body. It's your life. It's your baby. Like, do whatever you want. Like, I beat myself up so much about breastfeeding and switching to formula for my first. And it wasn't a completely unnecessary stress on myself and which was eventually then feeding into the rest of my family. And he's fine, he's thriving, he's, you know, a beautiful healthy baby boy, so like it doesn't matter. It really doesn't.
There you go, you heard it from the professional.
So I would just give you a word of caution.
I've X'd out on those things because they keep popping up and I'm just like, I don't need this crap.
Talk to me more about like the other things that you're seeing and
so I'm trying to, so a lot of the other stuff that I'm kind of looking at right now is I'm getting a lot of like advertisements for products and because I've also been researching baby registry. Our last video that we did was about baby registry, so I've been taking a lot of Stephanie's advice. My brother and my sister-in-law have 3 children as well, so I've kind of just been utilizing expert family and friends and kind of just putting together stuff. So I've been getting a lot of stuff on like certain products and things. I just started my registry earlier today, which has been really kind of exciting. What's also kind of crazy is like, I don't know what the hell half of this stuff is. Like, I have no idea. And they're like, oh, put this bottle formula thing. And I'm like, oh, you have to get that? I didn't even know that was like
Was it recommending the baby Brezza?
Yes. Is that good? You did that one?
No, because we didn't do the formula.
That's right,
Yeah, the baby Brezza it's like a Keurig for formula.
We're just, I put it on because we're going to edit the list later. But I don't know,
We didn't end up using it, but we have friends who used it and loved it.
That's what my sister-in-law says. Now, I'm planning on, I don't really want to breastfeed, but like, I'm planning on trying it. I want to try it and see what happens.
It's hard. And again, we'll do a whole video on breastfeeding versus formula and all that and the pros and cons. But
so we'll see what happens. But so I get a lot of that. I'm using a couple of apps, which has been really helpful. So I'm using the What to Expect When You're Expecting app. I really like it because there's a place on the bottom where you can kind of journal symptoms, remind me to take my prenatal vitamins. I'm also on baby aspirin, so to prevent preeclampsia, because I'm old, whatever. 37,
I am also
I'm
on
beautiful,
the baby aspirin.
and I'm in my 30s, so whatever.
So
the What to Expect When You're Expecting app, I love it because it gives me every week like a little timeline. It also tells me what fruit or size that I am. So I am a navel orange this week. And one thing that I've been doing that's been like kind of fun is every week, whatever fruit it is, I will go to the grocery store when I go shop and I will buy either that fruit or vegetable. And then I'll eat it, which is kind of messed up. But like, so like I'll get the what I have olives one day. And I was like, look, babe, this is the size of our baby. It's totally totally messed up.
Yeah, that is a really cool tradition.
It's fun, yeah. And I didn't really even try to make it a tradition. I was like, oh, I'm just going to go buy something this week. It's also cool to like put the fruit or vegetable or whatever to my tummy and be like, oh, this is like the size of this baby. It's inside, but like that's how big it is. And there's also this app called Pregnancy Plus.
And I use that one as well.
Yeah, and I like that one just because the visual of what they show of what the baby looks like.
It does like a interactive 3D,
and you can like move it
model,
around, which is bizarre.
Yeah,
and
it's really cool.
And I'm like, oh my god, this looks like a child. Like, which is
right. So, but and obviously, it's like an artist rendering of like what your baby would look like. But
and that's kind of really all I've been doing. I've tried to. I'm the type of person that needs to like compartmentalize certain things because I can get overwhelmed. So I'm trying to focus on certain things at my job and just kind of like, okay, I'm at the stage where like the only focus I really need to do is registry, and then I'll focus on then baby shower will be the next thing, and just kind of like go through.
And I think that's a healthy way to go about it. Yeah, deal with one thing at a time.
Otherwise it can be. I mean, this is like even when I was looking at the registry, I was like, I feel like I'm in an alien world. Like I don't know anything about this.
Exact same way. Especially when it got into car seats and strollers, I was like,
what do I do?
You have to learn a whole new language.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's a whole new language. So for me, I'm just kind of doing a little bit at a time, taking advice from friends like you and family, and then just kind of as I go and as I need to know things, I will get to that stage.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and that's the thing. Don't rush it because you will learn it as it comes. Yeah. And it's good to, look into it early, but when you really need to know, you'll learn it.
Yes.
The app that I have also been using is BabyCenter. This has links to different journal articles and like user forums. Let's talk about everything we're going through, or like people are, asking questions about like, is this normal at this time? And so it's kind of nice to have a community to kind of go and see what everybody's experiencing. I listened to an audiobook. The book is called Like a Mother. It's a feminist journey through the science and culture of pregnancy, or something like that.
Something like that, yeah.
And I really, really enjoyed it. And one of the chapters that really stuck out to me was, again, the effects of modern media on pregnancy. And you're going to get bombarded with advice from every angle, how that plays into how you experience your pregnancy. Yeah. So I would highly recommend that book. I found it really enjoyable and useful. And I also...
she lent me and my husband this book. It's How to Dad. It is a very easy read. Yeah. And my husband loved it.
And lots of detailed illustrations.
Lots of pictures.
Kind of a fun way to break it down. But it is very informative.
It's very informative. There was also, what was the other name? It was the simplest baby book in the world. Yeah. And I have been going through that. Now she also lent me that. It's very like... It's just very matter of fact. It's like, at this phase of life, this is happening. You need this. These are the essentials. Boom, 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 boom. Very easy to do and read and just kind of be like, okay, cool. I have like the Cliff Notes version of what I need to understand how to get through this.
Yeah. The very basics. Yes. And then you have kind of on the opposite end of the spectrum. This was recommended to me by my OB with my very, very first pregnancy. I made it my mission to read through every single page of this book, and you can see I got about halfway.
Would you call it the Bible?
I would call it the Pregnancy Bible. But it's by the American College of Obstetricians and Gynecologists. And this is the 7th edition. I'm sure they've come out with a more recent edition lately. But this is seriously everything you need to know. So it's super, super helpful. And actually, I made it my mission to kind of read it from front to back. Yes. But eventually I started kind of skipping around based on what was relevant to me.
Of course. So, it's a big book. It's a lot of pages.
It's a lot. But I would highly recommend this because this is, again, kind of like the board certified, kind of the official, kind of accepted standard of like what you should expect. A lot of these books, they have some credentials, but you just don't know exactly how well you can trust them. Sure. And this is one of those where like you can really trust everything they say in here.
Amazing.
So yeah, I would recommend this as well.
I'm a skimmer.
For a good skim.
Anything else you want to share for this week?
I was recommended a podcast. It's called Barbell Mamas. And it's all about kind of exercise and fitness while pregnant and postpartum. Yeah. And I recommended it to you because, of course, you're very active.
Yes, I will be more now.
Yeah.
No pelvic rest for mama.
Exactly.
We are going to do an episode pretty soon, so get excited.
Yeah.
We are going to do a fitness episode and talk about different ways to work out while pregnant. Again, go with your doctor.
Absolutely.
Because I couldn't do anything for a while. So
Yeah.
some of these things that we want to share might not be good if you're on pelvic rest. But we will share a bunch of stuff during that.
I personally went through some physical therapy for, again, kind of C-section recovery and scar recovery. And so I can share kind of some of the exercises that I received for that.
Yeah.
And just kind of gentle movement, maybe some yoga. We'll do maybe a little demonstration.
Maybe some booty work. We'll see.
Yeah, absolutely. That's very important.
I'll wear my really tight leggings. I'm just kidding.
Please do. Well, hey, thanks everybody for joining us.
Yes.
As always, please feel free to leave in the comments your experiences, your comments and suggestions on what we might want to cover, what you want to hear us talk about. We have lots of ideas, but of course would love any suggestions.
Absolutely.
And would also love to hear if you made your own strawberry basil spritzer and how you enjoyed it.
And if you haven't, you 100% should. So
yeah, absolutely you
I'm
should.
going to sip this.
Yeah, cheers.
Summery.
That is so good.
Very good.
All right.
We'll see you next time, guys.
All right,
Have
take
a great
care.
day. Bye.
Bye.